Welcome back to the Tinker and Bruce channel, everyone. It's been a while since I have posted anything. I've been, again, I got a lot of irons in the fire. Been busy this last weekend. Been out of town and took a little trip and just trying to kind of keep you up to what's going on here. But I am making just a box. I guess you could call it maybe a jewelry box. Making this for a friend of mine. She has been on me to make this for a good while. But I'm making it out of walnut. Again, not any fancy wood that I've had laying around, just some pieces of boards here and there. But I've taken some boards and planed them down to this real thin, not a whole lot there, maybe 1/4 of an inch. And then I took and cut a little mortise joint here on the side to put them together with. And then for the bottom, I took and I don't have a piece of oak that thin, but I was going to make one of them out of walnut, and it just wasn't in the cards. It was just too thin, and it broke the board, as you can see down here where my finger is. So I made it out of oak, and then I put a saw groove right along the bottom, just enough for this board to go back in. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to give it a variation of color. So I took and stained the oak before I put it in, and then the walnut, I will put a coat of tung oil on it, and then tung oil will go over the whole thing. But what I've done this evening out here is I've cut the lid out for her. I'm working on it. And I took and run this board through the planer, got it down to thickness. And then I'm going to cut it out to size. And then I'm going to cut a little groove around the edge. And I'll show you all how I'll do that here in a little bit. But I'll cut a little groove so it just fits down inside this. And then when I get done, I've got a little piece of walnut here. I'm not sure if this is the piece I'm going to use or not. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to make this the lid pull. So I'm going to give this an angle, kind of design it to a top so it's got a place to grab a hold of, and I'll just glue it to the top of the lid. So it should turn out cute. Nothing fancy, just something kind of nice and neat. And then whatever she wants to do with it, she could put some velvet on the inside of it or whatever. But just a little box and just another little project. I've got a couple picture frames to build coming up, which I don't think I've ever showed you guys how I've done that. And then I got a rent house for somebody to build, so I got to build that as well. So, but anyway, that's just a little idea, or a shot at what I've been working on out here right around the holidays. I always like to be doing a little something out here. The one board that I cut out wasn't, again, a problem that I have with a lot of this lumber is that it warps. And so what I did was I took it across the joiner and took the warp out of it. It works pretty good. And you know, it's a 6-inch joiner. This is a 5.5 inch board. So I had just about a 1/2 inch extra width to play with, but it definitely did the job. So I know I haven't posted anything for a while. I probably won't post this particular video till after I get this little project done, because I don't want her to know that I'm working on it. So she's been after me for this for a good while. So anyway, it's just fun, and we'll catch up with y'all later. Again, Tinker and Bruce. I'm on YouTube. It's evident that I'm on Facebook, but if you get over onto YouTube, like and subscribe. And if you like what I'm doing, subscribe, and then hit that little bell up there, and then whenever I post something, you'll see it. After I get this done, hopefully I'll be a little more consistent and get a couple up a week. So anyway, we'll catch y'all later. Have a good evening, and we'll see you somewhere.